So this is the K&F concept filter kit from Amazon. I think it's about £80. It's a really nice set. I'll go through, show you the difference. So in this set, you get ND8, ND32, ND128, you get anamorphic, you get wide angle, and you get macro. The macro is great, I'll put some footage of it. But as you can see, everything looks, right now I'm in D-Log M, everything looks blown out and out of proportion. The lighting's not great, it's an overcast day. I think the white balance is around 7,500 right now. The reason your ND filters is my screen is saying I'm 2 stops over what the camera thinks is right. So if I stick on the ND8, I'm down to plus 0.7. So I'm 0.7 of a stop overexposed still. So now if I swap that out for the ND32, I am minus 0.7. Now I usually run this camera at minus 0.3 anyway, because that's just how I like it, it's how I like it to look. This right now I'd be quite happy because it's better to underexpose than to overexpose an image, because it's easier to pull shadows up than it is to bring the highlights down. This is now the ND128. That one for some reason has brought me down to minus 2 stops. So I'm 2 stops underexposed according to the camera. The other ones are more for certain things you want to do with your videos, whether you want to say go macro, stick the macro on there, which is quite a chunk, but you can see I'm completely out of focus now. If I bring my hand in, the detail on that, it's fantastic. And not only that, with the Pocket 3 and their 4K 2x zoom update that they did, you can get really nice and close, like this. Now the anamorphic is more for cinema type shooting. I will do a video on that specifically. If you want to see it, let me know in the comments. And the other one we've got is wide angle. So I will stretch out as far as I can. As you can see now, a much wider field of view. If I stand all the way around here and then I take it off, walk to the same place and gone. So it does add a little bit extra to the field of view. I do really like this lens. I did lose the DJI one because I did get the creator combo. Left it on the roof of my van. No, you're fine, honestly. So yeah, this is a good set. Like I said, I think it's about £80 on Amazon. My wife actually got it for me for Christmas, which is fantastic. So yeah, let me know what you think. What we'll do is we'll go back to the studio now and we'll have a closer look and we'll go from there. One thing I didn't add is I do believe these are stackable. So right now, if I take the wide angle off and I stick on the ND32, and then I get the wide angle again, they are stackable. But on the wide angle, leaves a bit of a vignette. So You can clearly see that vignetting around the edges there. If I take that off, that's a strong magnet. Will also work if I did the ND8 and this is the macro. That's a real solid click, I like that. But again, if it's really bright, you can really use that to your advantage, which is something I love about these, being able to stack them. So yeah, let's go, come on, that way. The other nice thing about NDs is the motion blur. I thought I'd put that in as I'm walking back. Bless the lady back there worried about being in the shot with her doggy, but don't mind that at all. But yeah, this is the ND32. I'll probably run it like this most of the time because I like this. Like I said, it's better to be underexposed than overexposed. I'm minus 0.7 of a stop right now, so it's quite nice. But yeah, lovely playing field. Couldn't come down here early because they're playing rugby. And there's about 2,000 kids running around like lunatics, and I don't really want to be taken out. So this is actually being recorded at 30 frames a second for that motion blur. At 60 frames a second you won't get that little tip. Now we're back at the office. Let's have a look at these. Cairn of concept, see the unseen, limited branding on there. It's a very nice, well put together box, to be fair. You can see everything's well protected in here. So you've got your ND8, your ND32, your ND128. These can stay on the camera. So if you're using the 180 shutter rule, you can leave your ND filter on. Like walking back, I was using the ND32 on a cloudy day, and it looked great. It brought me down to 0.7 of a stop under like neutral for exposure, according to the camera. I like to underexpose a little bit anyway, because it's easier, like I said, to pull the shadows up than to bring the highlights down. Anamorphic, again, that's more for cinematography, B-rolls, some really nice footage. What I do is on the next sunny day, we've just had a massive upgrade to our beach, so I'll try and get out there and I'll try and get a B-roll put together just anamorphic. I'll explain in that video how you've got to compress the video differently. You've got to stretch it a little bit, so you can see that. I did do one on the GoPro, I believe. There's a video down below somewhere. The wide angle, again, I love this. My only gripe with this is you can see it's really quite junky. So you can see the wide angle of it, you can see you get much better wide angle with that, which is great. And then the macro, which again, absolutely love. I think this is one of my favourite pieces of kit. I really like to get up close and personal with things sometimes, especially if you're doing product videography. You can get some real nice footage with this. Again, these are all stackable, so I say all stackable. The ND filters can be stacked, or they can be stacked with these ones, but these can't be stacked together, just to clear that up. It would be cool if you could use the wide angle and the macro. You'd probably be able to get things a bit closer, but I have tried and it didn't work. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I say, the casing's nice. There's a nice solid foam in there. It's keeping everything nice. Nothing's just falling out, which is great. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you've bought this kit and what you think of it. And let me know what you think. Let me know if you use any different filters, any other filters you recommend. Let me know. And thanks for watching. See you on the next one.